Here we are, the Viral Viking and the Viral Vikings wench. We were trying to go
Here's
live, but we were unable to do so because we're
didn't have a computer.
we're technologically fucked. So
Yeah.
anyway, I put up my normal on September 15th. Normalize smacking your woman. We always hear guys say real men don't hit women, but those are also guys who don't get many women. Men and women have trouble communicating at times, so as a man, it is your duty to get her in line with a good firm smack. If your woman trusts your direction as a man and is truly submitted to you, then she will know you're adjusting her attitude a bit. If you're having trouble with your woman this weekend, give her a good firm smack across the face. For more relationship tips, follow the Viral Viking and
The Royal Vikings went.
Perfect Baby. Okay, so then we had a Leslyn Davis. She goes, "You are kidding, I hope." Right? And I
No,
responded, we
baby,
didn't get the
you're
screenshot. We said, no, I'm not kidding. We have great communication skills. Um, I tell you when you're aggravating me and I want to hit you and you stop. You know,
yeah,
but
pretty much.
that's good communicating, right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, baby, you're gonna get one off the kisser. You're like, I better stop. So I
Yeah,
mean,
well, and I don't take it as a threat either or a challenge like
it
some
just
females
it
have.
just is what it is. I mean, like, I think you know they I'm very honest. I think people don't know how to accept that at times in a world full of people be like, I'm gonna punch you in the face, I'm gonna kick your ass. Where like I'm just gonna
Yeah.
and I'm very calm about it too, aren't I, baby?
Oh, you are.
I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
babe,
kind
I'm getting
of
to a point where I'm gonna punch you.
that's, that's kind of the scare. And I've never challenged it. I've never questioned it. I've just reined myself in and realized, like, hey,
Right. So I don't scream and shout at you. I just tell you, hey, one's coming if you keep it up, right, baby? I don't
well,
make a
and
scene.
you know, in your defense, there have been some very heated, louder, arguments, and if I would have kept going, probably would have deserved it. So,
Yeah, yeah. Well, at least, hey, hey, and good for me for communicating. You know what I mean? I mean, isn't that what
yeah,
therapy is all about, like communication?
yeah.
So, so anyway, we are good at communicating. Very good.
Hmm.
So, Leslyn Davis, you are kidding. I hope, and I reiterate, I wasn't. Send Donald
Absolutely
Hudson,
not.
who I like this guy. He came. I don't know who he is, but I don't know. I prefer to drag her across the kitchen counter and tell her to clean up the mess. So I said, Donald Hessel. Oh, that's some good motivation. Allie Moore would surely be more motivated after that. Or have to seek out Leslyn Davis for some women's empowerment support. Hey, Don, I heard this joke the other day. Women's empowerment. Yaka, yaka, yaka. Next one. So now Leslyn, she comes in. Gabriel William, we gotta have words. Maybe it's men's empowerment you seek. Mine in check. I like my ass beat in the right place, right time, right person. I prefer rope to handcuffs though, right? However, perpetuating it on the regular says more about your insecurities than mine. You're welcome. Well, I've never understood the part of like playing it. Like if you're gonna do it, fucking do it. You and I know that, right, baby? Like
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like it ain't gonna be a game. Like you want it rough, we'll go rough. I don't see like, oh, let's play like a little rough here, a little rough there. No, fuck that. Fucking bang that bitch's head
Yeah.
off the wall. You want to have a fucking Michael Myers fantasy? Here you go. All right. I'm not here to play no games. So so then she posted a bunch of Polaroid pictures of herself probably about 20 years ago.
From like, yeah, I would say she's probably our age.
No,
Um,
47. Remember, we
oh
looked her
yeah,
up
that's right.
because we wanted to figure out what
That's
to do.
that's
'Cause she was claiming to be
right.
a counselor and all this stuff, and we
Yeah,
unearthed
we
her.
came across, well, I came across with my detective skills, phone numbers, old addresses, current addresses, family members.
Right, right. I mean, because
things
we're here to
things
help.
of
Because this is obviously like, I think,
old jobs, things of that nature. Well, current jobs. Well, kind of trying to currently find out if she has a job or not. So that's
no,
on
he says
the
she
list
makes
of.
6 figures a year.
Yeah.
You think that's false?
She was up until like 3 o'clock this morning posting about what horrible people we are, and you and
And
I were
also an
peacefully
Ari Rogers,
sleeping.
and she went after Chad Holloman. Chad's a good
Oh
dude.
yeah,
I
that's
like Chad.
right.
Yep,
And
yep,
Chad
yep.
is. I
So we
mean,
got
I
that
think I
all.
met
We got that
Chad
all
when
for
we were
people.
working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chad's awesome.
So yeah,
So
kind of confused,
kind of
kind
a little
of
confused. So anyway, she posted a
surprised.
bunch of Polaroid pictures, and then claimed we were deleting them. As you know, baby, I don't delete shit.
Yeah, you don't delete
Right.
anything, and neither do I. So, no,
So
that's not a fact.
so she's telling she did handcuffs too. You about finished? You about finished, or you want to piss on
Well,
yourself some more? So
yeah, yeah.
then we go to the next one. Leslyn Davis, you can have my job. No need to take it. It's yours. Oh, because she threatened to take my job. We didn't have that screenshot before she started deleting shit. Leslyn
Oh,
Davis,
yeah.
this boy, I have no clue who the hell you are even talking about, but can I have $5? Leslyn Davis, when is the right day? So she was deleting comments, claiming I was deleting comments, I guess. Why are you deleting my
I,
convicts? I mean, comments. Donald Hessel, not today, and he knows it. If not, he about to find out. Um, Lesson Davis refresh post. They all still there. He says, "Who is this woman? I kind of fall in love." That's accounting that his talents include reading and not just pushing a mop. Well, I mean, I'm not the most intelligent guy in the world, Leslin. I cannot lay claim to that. No, that would be terribly ignorant to say I was the most intelligent man in the world.
yeah.
So, Allie Moore need to find a real man. You done, motherfucker, because I already got your pants on. What?
Yeah.
Gabriel William, she needs some help learning how to tie a proper knot, because your ass do. So, Donald Hessel, if you got his pants on, does
Yeah.
that mean he got yours off? Leslin Davis, he fucking wishes. That 6 figures got you, eh? So finally I come in because we were on the phone at this point.
Yeah, we
Like,
were like
we
clueless
said, what
talking
the
on
fuck
video
happened here?
chat.
So Leslin
And you're
Davis,
like,
I
yeah,
say,
what's
you seem
going
triggered.
on?
Have you had your cage rattled a few times? Allie Moore, do you think her cage is rattled?
Yeah.
I mean, on a more serious note, I would say that
I think the cage has probably been rattled and like
well
thrown off a freaking
and
cliff with how she reacted.
and again, we are here to help Leslin, and we are trying the best we can. We are not trained therapists, we are not trained counselors, but what I've learned through counseling is the best way to help someone is to just expose everything. So we're just concerned citizens here
Well, yeah.
because
And the fact that she's accusing me of doing heroin, um, like, don't people that are normally like doing the thing that they're accusing somebody else of doing, aren't they the ones? Because I can go get a drug screen right now. You and my parents
yeah,
know that if there's
I
any,
believe that that term is called projecting.
you say, yeah,
That's the
there you
term that
go.
they use
That's
for that.
yeah,
Again, I know Leslin said I don't have a very uh, in-depth vocabulary, but I think Leslin's about to learn about the depths of my vocabulary because that is something
yeah,
I take great pride in is my depth of vocabulary. You strumpet,
right.
Leslin Davis. So, Leslin Davis, you seem triggered. Have you had your cage rattled a few times? And on a serious note, back to it though, I feel like there's possibly molestation, uh, even within from a young age within the family. I'm sure there's been abuse by boyfriends. So it's a very
Okay, but I
sad
mean,
case as to where
once you turn 18, though, you have choices in this life, and if one of those choices is to not heal from past trauma, you don't get to project that onto me and get mad because,
Right, right. And again, we don't know. We're just having a conversation here about
yeah,
what we believe is really the problem. So she says you pulling $12 a max with some chick driving you around. You bad, let me tell you.
actually, baby, he drives me around.
Yeah. And I definitely pull way more than $12 max.
Yeah, I'm a passenger princess, so we just let
So
other
she's like,
people drive.
uh she says, Gabriel William, I like my cage rattle and damn sure I like to hold the keys. You? Um and then I tell how to Donald
Yeah,
Heslin, she was this chick who came into the bar, leaned in, tried to make conversation, called me a gentle giant, and then let her know I'm a violent felon. And the best part is all these accusations she makes about grabbing the phone and everything, they're all on camera. I never grabbed her phone, she handed it to me.
yeah. Well, the
Anybody who knows
owners at
me,
TAP have
right? So
cameras throughout with audio, with audio. So
I
I
did
mean,
find that out. Yes, it is with audio, so
yeah,
that's very good. So Leslyn's claims are false.
yeah.
Yes, Leslyn has made some false claims.
So
And
yeah.
again, we are just trying to understand this and help the community.
Well, the whole thing with me is bitch, don't fuck with my man.
So she says,
When
"Oh, her jacked up ass thinks it's funny." Um,
I do, I do. I think
yeah.
it's very funny at
And
first, and then I realized she was really like off some meds she should be on, or on some meds she probably shouldn't be on, and it wasn't so funny. So yeah, I did think it
so
too.
she later puts a selfie, says I don't have to hide behind a beard and a hat. Um, and as I forgot to do, I should have done. I look really good in that picture. I actually look really good without a beard, don't I?
Yeah, you do look very good without a beard. I prefer the beard though. Let's not do
Right, right. I
anything as
prefer the beard
far as
too, but like what we're saying
yeah.
is like homeboy got a
Oh
chin,
yeah.
right? Yeah, homeboy got a chin.
No, yeah, for sure.
Like
Mom was
I'm
like,
all man,
no, if
right?
he shaves his
Yeah. Oh,
beard,
really?
my dude. I
Maybe
was
maybe
like,
my Duke
yeah, we're
got me
not.
over more often. All right. Um. Uh, so she later says she is a counselor on balance. Well, and this is concerning
she,
to us too, and this is why we're putting this out there. Like,
well, she claims
well,
she works for the court system, which
right?
is highly disturbing in and of the fact that honey, you work for the court systems and you're up until 3 o'clock in the morning, slamming members of your community. You have like literally, I went through like a few days worth of her posts,
Do you
and it
think
was
we
just,
should forward this video to Roger Crow?
it was all negative. I
I think we
mean,
should. Yes, for sure. Right?
it would be worth it.
It would be
Yeah.
worth it.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. For the
I'm sure,
community's sake.
Mister. Yeah.
Right, right, right. Oh,
Well, I mean,
by the way, we got
when
to
you go
pause. We got to
after,
pause for a moment, and we need to put out a shout out to our sponsors. Jackson the Waterfront, proud sponsor of the Viral Viking. Right, Jackson the Waterfront,
yeah.
go there. Catch 22, another proud sponsor of the Viral Viking, and Crow Law Firm.
Yeah.
No, actually, I sponsor them. Never mind, that's a lie.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
back to the show now. Jackson Catch 22. All
Well,
right,
and it
so
has to be said that when a simple online dispute turns into a woman trying to go after somebody's job
right,
because
right, and
of
that was the issue.
joking
Right,
online, bitch, I'm coming for you.
right.
Don't threaten my man and my livelihood for, I'm coming. Hi. I've told more than one person they're gonna remember my name, and I think that It'll be
So,
firmly
and we're just moving
cemented.
along because then it just kind of gets a little. Well, she deleted most of the
Yeah.
good comments, but
Well, I have screen recordings too of things.
oh,
So if
you
there's any
do?
questions, yeah, I
Oh,
have.
excellent, very good. We should post that
When
later on to
you
help the viewers.
when when you were screen recording yours, I was like, well, just so she can't claim something is
Right,
askew,
right. You don't think
I'm going
Lesley would
to.
try and do something false if she works her court systems, right? You don't think she would try and deceive us, right?
Well, she's already tried to say that you grabbed her phone at the bar, which one, that is not my man's style, baby girl.
Right, because
Normally,
my concern is if these are one person in court systems, um, I wonder if there's others like this. If this is a reflection of what
of
could
the
be
court
involved.
system
Yes, I'm wondering um
for Carteret County. I
for
mean,
anywhere, for anywhere, if this is a
um,
reflection of the uh unstable nature. So
of the people they're allowing. Because didn't
yeah.
she say she had court this morning?
Yeah, so I think I'm hoping it's false because we don't need our community like this, but the counseling. All right, so basically, so now we get to the baby. Switch your shit over to your I sent you that video. All right, so here's her page.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
so I'm showing it up. Oh, you lucky ducks, court got canceled. I'm surrounded by idiots. I mean, now this is all like 3 o'clock in the morning. She's posting this shit. We woke
yeah.
up.
I'm
I said,
trying
"What the
to.
fuck?"
Oh
Um,
yeah, his trashy heroin looking hooked Uber girlfriend.
yeah, yeah. But why? Here's my thing. Like, why would you trash someone and or block them then trash them? Wouldn't you want to trash them first to make them block you? Because
um.
when when
Okay,
someone
so
blocked me, I feel like I won. So
we
Leslyn
did.
lost
We
in my book because she blocked me.
well,
But look,
well,
nobody
yeah.
responds to her
She
shit.
blocked me
Like
too.
I don't think she's a very highly regarded member of the community.
She's
Do you?
well. I don't know, and I don't think she's very bright either because she
No,
blocked.
she's very bright. She said she makes
She
6 figures a year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
She blocked our personal pages, but then she didn't go on to block the wench or the viral Viking page. So, hi honey. Um, yeah, that's a
She
common
said you don't know what I'm
mistake,
capable of doing.
actually.
You don't know what I'm capable of doing.
Yeah.
I'll
Hi,
hurt
have
you.
you met
I'll
me?
make sure you remember in your head for a long time.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I've said to a couple people, honey. And have I not made my name stick? And
Oh yeah, they'll remember your name, baby. I mean, like, hey,
and
um,
people's lives that have done you wrong, past, recent past, and
I
um
tell you, it's all the truth. Oh
yeah,
no,
just
I
you
tell
don't
you, it's
have
all
to
the fucking truth.
lie.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
And
believe
if you
whatever
lie and I
someone
find
says about me,
out,
believe them because I treat people
yeah,
accordingly.
accordingly, yeah,
Hmm. So
that's
whatever they say
that.
about me,
So
believe it.
yeah, I can have one person say I'm a fucking cunt, and another person say, "Oh, she's the sweetest thing since apple pie," and baby, believe both because I
So
am both.
so then she's talking about, oh, Ari Rogers, you piece of shit. I want my cooler PS2 game and anything and everything else. You sticky drug addiction. So hold on. If she's making 6 figures a year though, why is she worried about a PS2 game?
Well, and okay, so my question further is um you're apparently like you talk about like how you have all these, you know, quote unquote scumbags around you and you're making all this great money. So if you're a businesswoman, why aren't you keeping better company? Because I'm not even a
Right, right.
businesswoman
So
and it seems to me like I'm keeping much better company than she is. And you're
right,
making 6 figures. So honey, what's wrong?
right, right, right.
Why are you keeping such horrible company?
and again, we're here to help. We hope no harm comes to Leslyn. What's her name again? Leslyn. Um,
Leslin, but at the same time, she can't go around making threats on people's jobs. One,
yeah,
and two,
that's
you
not
can't be
very cool,
acting
is it?
like this. You can't be acting like this with a public servant job. It's
So
just not a good look.
now we come back to, can someone let Leslyn Davis know she is going to be the next featured guest in the Viral Vikings wench in the Viral
Well,
Vikings show?
yeah.
Right? So here we are making our show,
Mhm.
but we announce this stuff.
Yeah.
So let's see what some of the people had to say about the sneak previews.
Yeah.
April Jordan, roast this ho 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 on an open fire. Let's go. Love you, Abe. Now I couldn't get Cat's comment up again for whatever reason. But hidden because it might be offensive. Now April Jordan's comment was hidden because it might be offensive too.
I
Leslyn
think I
Davis,
might be able to find it.
that's all
Hold
right
on.
though. Just keep on
Okay.
hidden here, baby. Leslyn Davis will trade you 6 inches for your six figures. There you go, Don. And Don had mentioned he felt Leslyn had a nice rack. Um, Justin Palander, give her a bathtub full of salt. I think this is a nice salty bath, right?
Yeah,
We
she's
took
super
Justin's
salty.
advice there, and
She's
Jeffrey
super
Johnson.
salty. Put a
Hey,
cake.
Brian Benjamin Miller with the LOL. Brian Benjamin Miller, always there for the algorithms. Love you, Brian.
Yeah.
You get a job yet? Anyway, David Isnell. I looked up this person's page and holy fuck, they need to be put in a hospital, tied to a bed, and put into a medically induced coma. Now, Dave, we are not professionals here, so we can't say those sorts of things, right? Yeah, she deleted a lot of stuff about you about being on heroin, but we got on the other stuff, didn't we? So
Yeah, I got her.
Nikisha, there she is, bless your hearts. And
Yes,
what in the
Miss
figgity fuck did I
Nikisha.
miss? And she did the screen recording. Jay Riker, she's got anger issues. Scenes, bet she's a fun fuck. I mean, I
I'll
can't
bet
dispute that.
the angry ones usually are a lot more fun, but I mean, so are the ones that have trauma, so pick your poison type
Well,
thing.
baby, it's kind of like I like to see you crying a little bit when I bang you. All right, don't I like to like degrade you a little bit, and then
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it makes me feel like I have the power.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, we'll just let you think that,
I
baby.
wonder I wonder if Jonathan's gonna be watching this one. He's very intrigued with this shit.
I'm
Well, I am quite the intriguing
sure.
fellow. He's probably like, do I have to report this guy? Do I have like the Joker on my hands eventually, or do
Um,
I have to make some mandated reports? But I mean, I'm sure,
no.
regardless, he's definitely paying attention.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Um,
So Chris Peterson, all the way up from Pittsfield, is now going to be moving back to New Bern. Wow, laugh my fucking ass off. This is better than cable. Can we make it a video and I'll come shoot it? All right, and then my cousin Frank, you know, Crystal Whitby Bennett. I stalked her page. So everybody is
everybody is pretty much on the same page with she is either on some serious meds that she shouldn't be on, or she's off some serious meds she should be on.
right, right,
I
right.
really contest it. But I'm on heroin, right? Jeez.
Well, I kind of like the way the heroin chicks look. I've always told you that, you know.
Yeah, well, that's not
So
gonna happen. So
that was everyone who's asked us what happened with Leslin. This is our take on it. Again, Leslin commented on our page first.
yeah.
Um,
I didn't even know she existed until, and I am not mad that you added her to your page.
well, I'm
The
very open about that. I'm like, hey, I had guys, girls, doesn't matter,
yeah,
and as you do too. So it's like, and that's also good communication on our part.
well, and my ass is your cover photo, so I mean, like, not really much to be mad about when my man's using my ass as a cover photo. So
Right, baby. That's a nice ass. And Brian Andrews said he had noticed some you've been working on it. So hats off to Brian Andrews, very observant individual. I appreciate the
Glad
observation.
people are taking notice to my hard work.
Uh huh. And you know, like when we're out and about, I check out everyone. I let you know when I check you out too, right, baby?
Yeah,
I do. I'm like, hey, baby, I was
yeah,
checking you out, right?
yeah,
I was like, I hate when that happens though, baby. I'll be coming around the corner and I'll see you in the store and you look so fucking sexy. I'm like, who is this? And I'm like, oh, it's only Allie. Fuck. I get
yeah,
so
I know.
disappointed, baby. But it's hard doing one girl, you know? There's so many of them
Mhm.
out there. Anyway, Leslyn Davis wants everyone to know I'm misogynistic, asshole. I
Surprise,
free,
surprise there.
I freely let people know that. I mean, like, so. Anyway, our proud sponsors, Jackson Waterfront, Catch 22.
Yeah.
You know, uh, be there. And Southern Salt is another proud sponsor of the Viral Viking. Again, this has been the Viral Viking, and
The Vikings went.
with our concerns for Leslyn Davis, please let Leslyn know we have concerns. We out.